Now imagine seeing yourself on a billboard in Times Square for the first time as part of the cast of Gossip Girl. That's what happened to Grace Duah. Take a look.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Is that good?
Oh my God!
Okay, right here. You have to sit right here because it's a perfect angle. Is you on a billboard?
Oh! How sad! Oh my gosh! It doesn't get any bigger than that. Grace is a first-generation American. Her parents came to America from Ghana, dreaming of a better life with hopes for their children and that they would go on with careers like medicine or law. Of course, that's what they thought. But Grace loved the arts so much that she auditioned for 19 college acting programs and moved to New York, hoping to get her foot in the door. Not only does she have her foot in the door, listen, did you see that billboard? Look who's winning. Let's bring out Grace Duah to the Jam Fam! Come on, Grace! Oh my God! Oh, you're kidding me! Oh, look at you! Have a seat.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ooh, my first chair sit down. Ooh, that
This is
feels
your
good.
first time on daytime TV.
Yes. Oh, I've always wanted to do.
Oh, you gotta do this. You gotta kick
I
your
see
legs.
all the time.
I love it. Oh my gosh, congratulations.
Thank you so
It's
much.
appropriate you are wearing a crown.
Oh.
Because you're about to be the queen
Oh my goodness.
of all
my
of this.
goodness. Oh.
Okay, I love the story, but I have to talk about, can we roll, here you are in Times Square. You keep it so real with the scarf on and everything. I mean, so there you are with your friends. Did you know it was there?
So, no, what happened is, so one of my best friends had texted me at 3. Now, I was taking a nap. I normally do not nap at 3,
In the
guys.
morning?
No, in the afternoon.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't being productive that day, and they were like, your billboard's in Times Square, and I saw it at 6. I took a very long nap. So I text all my friends. I'm like, can somebody please travel from Brooklyn to Times Square because I need to see this? And so my friends like dropped what they were doing, and then we met in the city, and then we did like, we're gonna go find my billboard, and we couldn't find it for the longest time.
Do you see how big that is? I don't know how you missed it.
Because we were on, I think that's on 49th. We were on 41st, like, well, I guess it's not here. And so
then you found
and
it.
we saw it.
Okay, so here's the deal. Your parents moved here from Ghana. They
Yeah.
wanted you to enter law, medicine.
Anything but this.
Anything but this. That's mom and dad. What
Yeah.
did they say when you sent the video?
So I called like the family group chat on WhatsApp, and I think my dad was at work because he didn't answer. It's okay, I get it. But my mom answered from work, you know, the dedication of a mom. So
Mama's gonna answer that call.
She had her nurse uniform on, and she pulled down her little mask, and she was just like, and she like put her 2 fingers up, and she was just so
Proud.
excited, and
Yeah.
she was like, I named you Grace because I knew God was gonna be shining through you, and now it's happening.
So, as the story goes, you know, you had your appearances first season of Gossip
Yeah.
Girl. You were such a breakout star that now you're one of the leads
Yeah.
of it. So basically, you stole the show, and the show came to you.
Yeah. Like, they had told me, they were like the contingency, they were like, you're gonna be a guest star with an option, AKA, if we like you, we'll make you a
Yeah.
lead, but if we don't,
I know these deals.
goodbye.
Well, I know
Yeah.
these deals because when I actually pitched this show, and then they came and said, we're going to give you a co-host for the Tamron Hall show. I said, no. It's the Tamron Hall show. No
Period.
diss to any co-host, but
Yeah.
so they came to you with one of these contingencies.
yeah, with the contingency
Yeah.
saying, like, it's an option, so you might be a lead, but, like, you need to get that call first saying, like, you're the
So you're
lead.
like, okay, my heart's racing. I've got to
Yeah.
just do everything. I got to study hard. I got to put in the work.
And like, what's funny, so because it was like not a guaranteed, so when I did season 1, I was a PA at the Late Show.
Yeah, you were at the Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Shout out to Stephen, our friend over there.
Steven.
I've been a guest on the show. I probably passed you in the hallway.
I do fully know you were a guest because I remember one time I had to do like where you do the guest brief for the band.
Yeah.
So I remember doing yours.
You remember doing my guest
Yes.
briefing? That was an incredible experience. Like walking into Stephen Colbert's studio is amazing. You're there working as an intern.
As an intern, and then I came back full time after the pandemic because I graduated college in 2020.
So you're hustling and acting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you know that was hard.
Right.
In the pandemic.
So your intern, come back full time, and then you were still studying?
No, and then I didn't tell them, but like I was auditioning. So every day I'd leave work, I get home at like 9:30, and then I do auditions till like 2 in the morning with my roommate every night, and then I go back and do it again. But I didn't tell them because I didn't want them to think like, oh, like I'm only using this job as like a foot in the door and I don't appreciate the opportunity. So I just separated that.
Okay, you're very smart. So then you get the job.
Yep.
You are killing it. We have a clip from the reboot premiere last Thursday. Take a look.
Oh my goodness.
It's worse than we thought. Not only is it deadball just as bad as we suspected, Julian doesn't care.
Copy that. We kidnap and reprogram. I know a guy.
No, we have to go bigger than that.
Look, you know me. I'm down to go as big as you want to, but are you sure this isn't about you not being daddy's favorite?
This is about justice and exposing a bloated, dated organization for the hypocrites they are. I've got just the plan to do it.
So tell us about your character.
Oh my God, she is so much fun. I play a character named Shan Barnes on the show. She is a delight, and like the show is full of a lot of like chaotic people, but I think they're chaotic evil and she's just chaotic, you know? Like there's no malice in there, but she just does whatever she wants, and like what's really nice is like in this world of like fancy Upper East people, she has all the money and she's gonna do what she wants to do.
She's gonna do what
I mean? She gonna wear what she wanna wear, she gonna be
I
what she
love
wanna
it.
be.
I
Yeah.
love her style. You know, I would tell you, this show is so popular. There I am one day seeing my name trending because Gossip Girl season 1 had referenced me.
Yes, I remember
There was
that.
some
We
reference
referenced you.
about a Tamron Hall interview. This is not a Tamron Hall interview. And I was like, oh my God, I'm legit in Gossip Girl.
You are. That was my first scene. Funny, that was the scene I auditioned for the show. So like that line is like imprinted in my head.
Right, so I need to then go on Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
But I'm,
No, Tamron, no, where are the cameras? Which camera can I look at?
This is your camera.
Okay, this one?
That's,
Josh, this one. Josh, you heard it here. You go ahead, bring Tamron on the show.
no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. No.
Season 3. Season 3.
Coming up, I will remain a talk show host. Girl, more with Gossip Girl star Grace Duah. We love this young lady. And the surprise, an inspiring teacher that was a big impact on Grace's life. After the break.
You know what else has moved into the 21st century? White supremacy, religious exemptions, Amy Coney Barrett. Since when is Monet DeHaan your sister's moral compass? You need to convince Julian otherwise.
She did invite me to the rehearsal.
Then while she's playing dress up, you can dress down the whole event.
Oh my God, welcome back. That was a clip of Shan played by Grace Duah, HBO Max hit show Gossip Girl, up for a second season to premiere last Thursday. Grace is back with us. You auditioned for 19 different programs?
Yes, yeah. There's a thing called Unifieds where they combine auditions. So I did one in New York and did one in Chicago. So I did 7 in each day.
How did you keep confident? Because they say like that rejection starts to wear you down, or just feeling like, okay, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to be? How did you persevere? 19?
I think for me, like, one, I love to act. So, like, I truly just use an audition as, like, you're giving me a reason to act. I always say, like, most actors, like, we're just waiting for somebody to give us an opportunity. So, an audition for me is, like a homework. Like, that's the time I'm going to become better as an actor.
I love that attitude.
Yeah, so I've never taken
Your
it
parents have to be so proud of you. I know that in addition to your parents, you had a teacher that was so inspirational in your life.
Yeah, Mr. DeLeo. And when I started high school, like, I was like, I want to be an actor.
In Virginia?
Yeah, in Virginia. Yeah, when I started high school.
Shout out Virginia.
Come on, Virginia. I know that's right. But like when I started high school, I was like, oh, I want to be an actor. But I didn't know how, like, and my parents didn't know how, and they were like, you will be an engineer. And I was like, I can't do that. And they were like, fine, a doctor. I was like, I was so convinced I was going to go to Columbia, be in medical school. I'm so scared of blood. the way people would have died if I was their doctor, because I would have ran up out of that room, scared of their own blood. They would not have worked out. And so Mr. DeLeo, my theater teacher, he saw me in a one act, and like, you know, I was in his class, and he was like, "You can do this."
Yeah.
And I was like, how? My parents said no, and we don't know how.
So he saw something in you.
And he
love
called
that.
my parents after school one day and sat them down for 3 hours and presented a PowerPoint presentation as to why I will be a star. And he convinced them.
I'm telling you, listen, your teacher, Bernie DeLeo is his name. I love meeting people like that. Is Bernie DeLeo available? I think he might be. Mr. DeLeo! Wait a minute. Mr. DeLeo, I know you're at work. He's in the classroom. That's why he couldn't be in set. He's so dedicated. You're in your classroom. Mr. DeLeo, you created a PowerPoint plan. Grace is crying.
Y'all got me.
How did you know?
So when Grace
here, baby.
was a freshman, she was charismatic, she was charming, she was confident, comfortable in her own skin, and talented.
Yeah.
And I put her in a one act. I mean, in the class, she's this blazing star, as you see right now. She was in 14, 15. So I put her in a one act, and it was the freshman one act. And as we were teching them in with all the seniors who were kind of sitting back entitled and they all sat, when Grace came out and did this monologue, they all sat up and went, "Who's that? Oh my goodness, he's so good." And I said, "Yeah, I've known this for months." So it was evident in her freshman year that she had the chop. And like you said, I see a couple students a year and go, you can do this.
And she did it. You called it like Babe Ruth. You pointed the home run, and there it was. And there it was. I have to say, though, Mr. DeLeo, I get having her stand up in a room of freshmen. I don't understand how you go to her parents from Ghana and break the news that she is not going to be a lawyer or a doctor. How did you convince her parents? Because apparently it took hours.
So I do a presentation for parents. I have a PowerPoint that's about 3 hours long. It is a long spiel about how to make it and why. And if you choose this path, I will be your counselor. And I've done it for other parents. And she said, I'm going to med school. I'm going to be a doctor. I said, no. You're not going to be a doctor. You're not going to convince my parents. I said, I can be very. And so I met with one. I walked them through it. And I told them she has what it takes. And then lo and behold, the universe, right like that week or so, there's a thing called Governor School in Virginia. It's very competitive. It's students from across the state audition. And they take 30 to be in this premier summer program. Grace got picked for it as a sophomore. They usually pick
my
juniors.
God.
So
Listen.
validation that they needed to feel like State Pharma wants that helps.
Mr. DeLeo, first of all, I love your enthusiasm. I wish everybody could have a Mr. DeLeo in their life. Thank you so much. I know you got to get back to class. Give the students my love. And Grace, you are a shining example of when the right teacher and the right parents believe in you, you believe in yourself. Thank you. We are so happy for you. Make sure you check out Grace and the entire cast. New episodes, Gossip Girl, every Thursday on HBO Max. Yes! I love you. I love you.